This is a classic example of what we're talking about. Here is the internet, which has been a phenomenon by any definition, right? I mean, multiple billions of dollars are being poured into this ecosystem, into the technology. And so there are some concerns people have about how the internet will be treated in the future. You know, is there going to be blocking? Will there be paid prioritization? Will people get fast lanes and slow lanes? And the president articulated that we need to guard against these things. So we all got that. What has created the noise and the problem is the president has said, to Joe's point,
Utility.
He wants to put the internet into regulations that were written in 1934. Now, just think about that for a moment, the implications of that. These regulations were written for the black rotary dial telephone. AT&T monopoly. That's what these regulations were written for. We're going to take this dynamic ecosystem and shove it into this regime. And by the way, this regime says we're going to regulate prices. The FCC says, but we'll forbear. We'll agree not to do that. These net services would now be subject to taxes that they're not subject to today. And in fact, there was a study that came out just this week. Putting these services under this category will increase the average internet bill for a family by $19 a month. Now think about that for a moment. We have said as a public policy, our objective is to increase broadband penetration. Increasing the price of it, $19 a month, is not exactly a formula for increasing penetration.
That $19 is straight on taxes, that would be?
Taxes and fees, universal service fees, and so forth. Now, there are some people who are concerned that there might be bad behavior by some players if there aren't rules surrounding it. Okay, we got that. Let's go into a rulemaking process and let's do a true rulemaking process. But let's not take, you know, a 2014 technology and ecosystem and shove it into a 1934 rulemaking.